Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to the second installment of the Crown Homes Real Estate Lofty training videos. With you as always, I'm your host, Cody Hostry, and today we'll be doing a brief overview of your Lofty CRM dashboard, which can be accessed by hitting the Crown Homes logo in the top left-hand corner of our CRM right up here. Now, when you hit this logo, you're going to be brought right into the dashboard, and there are a couple of different segments of this page, the most important of which are going to be new leads, opportunities, tasks, and also business goal. Now, with these new leads, this is going to be where any leads that you're automatically putting into the system or manually putting into the system yourself are going to show up. This is going to be if you're working out of Mojo and booking any listing appointments and adding that contact information manually, or if you have an automation set up, they're going to show up as a new lead right here. As well as if you're paying for any internet-based leads such as Zillow or Realtor.com, whether that be on an individual basis, via team leads that are being provided to you, or if you're quick enough to grab any of the premium Realtor.com leads that Crown Homes is providing all of our agents, they're going to show up right here in the new leads tab as well. The second segment of this page that I want to go over is going to be this opportunities tab, and this is one of my favorite ones on this page specifically. Opportunities are going to show you anybody that's already currently in your database. So not a new lead that's clicking around on properties, interacting with the AI chatbot, any smart plans that you have in place that they're interacting with, that'll show up as an opportunity. And also if you're paying for the Lofty CRM website, which is going to be right under this tab up here if you want to explore that, anytime they're clicking around on there, submitting any information on an inquiry basis or asking for a home evaluation, that's going to show up as an opportunity as well, assuming the lead is already in your database. If they're not in your database, then the only difference is if they're making an inquiry on that website is they will show up as a new lead. With that being said as well, what you're also going to notice is right under this right here, you'll see how many leads within the opportunities are showing up with a lead score greater than that of 70. Obviously, we haven't gotten into what exactly a lead score is or how it's even derived quite yet, and I'll make sure I'll show you guys that in our next segment when we go over individual client profiles. But in a nutshell, the lead score is derived from website activities, communication with the agent, such as responding to texts, emails, or answering the phone, contact validity, so whether or not they have a valid contact number as well as an email address, and finally what their time frame is. And again, I'll show you guys how to check into the lead score analysis tab during our next segment when we discuss individual client profiles. The next segment that you'll see on this page is going to be this task section. And these tasks are going to be anything that a smart plan or the system itself is recommending you do, such as send a personalized text, make a phone call, setting up a market snapshot, or following up with a lead, and anything in between. Now, when we click on this task segment right here, it's going to bring you into the Lofty CRM calendar. If you're like me, I don't religiously use the Lofty CRM calendar. I'm faithful to my Google Calendar, but if you're not someone that wants to use the Google Calendar, or you're just looking to have everything in-house within Lofty, you can certainly use this calendar as well. And again, all the tasks that the Smart Planner system is recommending that you do will show up here with the corresponding day. And to show you what that looks like, if we look at November 14th at 12:30 p.m., it's going to have us send a text message to the lead. Who is that lead exactly? It's going to be Derek West. Now, quick view of what the client profile looks like real quick. So a quick glimpse is when we click on this tab, we can come right into here. And again, I'll show you guys all this in our next segment in depth. But again, we're just sending a lead a text message per the task reminder. So you'll just hit text here. And then you'll go in here and type out whatever you actually want to send to that lead. I recommend making sure that you know, well, hey, what smart plan is in place so that you can send something that's relating to that. But again, don't want to get too deep into this client profile yet. We're going to cover that in our next segment. So if we go back here to the dashboard, the next segment that you're going to see is your business goal. With the business goal, if you're a solo agent, you can set this yourself. If you're on a team or you are a team lead, particularly if you're team lead, you can set the goal for yourself as well as all the agents on your team. If you are on a team and you're not the team lead, you're not going to be able to play around with this business goal too much. But something interesting to point out is the fact that it's going to currently forecast, let's say, again, for example, you have a business goal for the year of 25. It's going to show you right here on a percentage basis how close you are to actually completing that goal, as well as show you what you're on pace to do and what they're forecasting you're going to do based off of the productivity over the course of the year. So that's a really cool tab right there. And again, if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see today's hot listings. This is connected and integrated with Bright MLS as well. So you can click on here if you want to do that. You can also see Smart Plans emails here. So you can see how many were sent, how many were open, and how many we got replies from. And then also, again, I will cover what property alerts actually are in our next segment, but you'll also see right here how many property alerts were sent, how many were opened, and then also how many were clicked. And then you can also see how many leads viewed a listing and how many leads saved a listing. So this tab right here is super crucial if you want to stay on top of things and kind of if you're a little bit more of an analytical person and want to dive deeper into the numbers, see how things are performing and things of that nature. Again, this is a super quick overview. Our next video is going to certainly be a little bit longer, but I hope this was helpful. Looking forward to going over with you guys the individual client profile during our next segment. As always, if you have any questions or need anything or just want to pick my brain about Lofty in general, feel free to reach out to me at any given time. Always happy to help you guys. Take care.